Well, good evening, tubers and tubettes. This is Rick, moderator of channel Alizee Defan. Tonight we have something exclusively only for this channel. The wonderful, talented, beautiful, successful, intriguing Sophie Lloyd. Yes. So take it away, Sophie. Thanks a bunch for coming by.
Thank you so much for having me on your channel. It is a pleasure to be here.
Sophie, how did you get started playing guitar?
Well, my dad used to, listen to a lot of classic rock and blues music, like Led Zeppelin, Joe Bonamassa, Rory Gallagher, all of these sorts of people. And while I was sort of delving in and exploring this, I found some like heavy stuff like Pantera and Maiden, and I got really, really into that. And you can't play Walk by Pantera on a piano, so I picked up a guitar.
How old are you right now, and what is your zodiac sign?
So I am 26 years old right now, and my sign, I think, is a Libra, which explains why I'm so indecisive.
How long have you been playing guitar?
I feel like I always give a different answer to this, but I've been playing guitar about 15 or 16 years, maybe since I was 9 years old, so I don't know, do the math. I'm a musician, we don't do math.
What genres of music do you like?
So I actually like loads of different genres of music. It's a really weird mix. Obviously my main go-to is classic rock and metal, and blues as well I absolutely love. So that's probably like what I would go to listen to. But I'm also really, really loving like rap music. Like I'm a big Eminem fan. I love Stormzy as well, and all like the mainstream pop as well I really like. I really like Dua Lipa and Olivia Rodrigo and people like that. And pop punk is also, I grew up listening to pop punk and emo music too, so yeah, it's a whole mixed bag really.
Sophie, who are some of your favorite guitarists?
So I definitely say there's a few people. Joe Satriani is one of the first sort of solo guitarists that I first found and got really, really into his instrumental albums, especially Surfing with the Alien. And I absolutely love Brian Hayner, Sinister Gates from Avenged Sevenfold as well. I love his playing style. That was really influential to me in my early days. Also some blues stuff, Joe Bonamassa, I love, like I mentioned before, Rory Gallagher I was listening to from a really young age, so I think that influenced my playing. And Slash as well, everyone's go-to, his feel in the solos is just, unmatched. So I also love Zakk Wylde and Dimebag. They have some really, really cool techniques, like this like slidey thing that I always do. I got that from those guys, so yeah, a lot.
Do you play any other instruments?
I play bass, and other than that, not really. And does a vibra slap count?
Do you sing or write your own music?
I can sing, but relatively awfully, not anything anyone would particularly want to hear. I do write my own music. I have an EP out that was out in 2019 or 2018, I think, called Delusions, which is all kind of instrumental guitar stuff. And I actually have an album coming out later this year, which I'm super, super excited about. We've been working on it for years now. It's crazy. and that is going to be called Imposter Syndrome. It is going to be coming in October, hopefully, and it is a collab album. So every song on the album will be featuring a different artist, and it's some of the, you know, best thing I've ever made. I'm so proud of it, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it.
Sophie, are you self-taught or have you taken professional guitar lessons?
So growing up, I was mainly self-taught. I would use a lot of like YouTube videos and stuff. And then I ended up going to a music university where I continued to be taught, and that was, the tutors there were amazing. So that was really beneficial and definitely influenced my playing a lot.
Where are you from, Sophie? Have you always lived there?
I grew up in a very small town called Henley-on-Thames, which was very sort of posh and conservative. There wasn't really much of a music scene there at all, which was why I turned to the online space. And I'm currently living in London. You sound like you're from London.
Have you done any collaborations or played in some bands?
So I haven't done that many collaborations as of yet, but it's been something I've been wanting to get into for a while. And as I mentioned, the new album coming out will have a different artist on each track. So that's been like a massive collaborative effort, and it's been amazing to work with some of these people. Like they've really taken our songs like to the next level. Like it's just been an amazing experience.
Do you see yourself performing music as a career?
Well, it's my career at the moment. I'm lucky enough to make a living from it, so yeah, I hope I see myself continuing this career, unless we all live in a simulation and everything is fake.
What do you like best about guitar, Sophie?
Well, like I mentioned in a previous question, I feel like rock music and metal music and just sort of the expression you can get from a guitar is just so raw, and the emotion is just unmatched, I feel like, to any sort of music. You can do so many different things, make so many cool sounds. It's so exciting. Each time you pick it up, it's something completely different, and no one sounds like each other as well. Everyone has like a distinct sound. So even if, you know, it's silly like comparing yourselves to other musicians, because, you know, you can never sound like them and they can never sound like you. Like, you always have your own like particular thing, and I think that's something that's so cool about the guitar, and it just brings people together, makes people happy, and it's just a hell of a lot of fun.
What are some of your other interests?
So I used to skateboard a lot. I haven't done much recently since like the pandemic and stuff, but I really want to get back into it because I loved that. I'm super into like kind of watching the X Games and everything like that. So yeah, I'm really into like sort of extreme sports. I also, like I mentioned, I'm, you know, super into animals. I really want to start an animal sanctuary, and like I want to volunteer more at different charities and stuff, and yeah, just help little cute animals find homes.
Tell us about your recent live appearances, Sophie.
Well, I haven't really had many live shows recently. Like, we sort of just started doing shows, and then COVID hit, so we had to stop. And I've been pretty open with the fact, as I mentioned, that I, you know, suffer with performance anxiety, and that's always been kind of a big thing that's kind of prevented me really wanting to go out and play live. But in the past year, I've actually started a Twitch channel, which is at Sophie Guitar, if you're interested in taking a look. And I've been doing a lot of live stuff on there, which has really been helping me get over that performance anxiety. So that's been a lot of fun. And then once the albums comes out later this year, we're going to definitely go on a UK tour, and we're hoping to expand that to Europe and America as well next year. So fingers crossed everything goes well and we don't get another giant pandemic.
How can your fans purchase some of your music?
So my instrumental EP Delusions is available on all streaming platforms, and my new album, which I've mentioned a million times, that's coming out later this year. If you're interested in hearing some sneak peeks of that, you can follow my Patreon, which is patreon.com/SophieGuitar. We post like behind the scenes footage of music videos and the studio time, as well as a bunch of, you know, unreleased audio and some secret songs on there. So definitely check that out. We're also going to be releasing a Kickstarter later this month to help raise money to finish off all of the mixing, mastering, music videos, cost of distribution and everything for the album. And people will be able to pledge, and they will get rewards such as a signed physical copy of the album, a signed vinyl, exclusive merch, and a bunch of other like really cool rewards that are only available for this Kickstarter. So definitely check that out too.
Sophie, thank you for coming by today. We really honestly appreciate your time, and good luck going forward.
Thank you guys so much for having me on this exclusive interview for the Alizee Defan channel. Thank you guys for all of you that you do promoting women in rock and everything. It's absolutely amazing, and I am honoured to be among some of those that you promote. So yeah, a big thank you.